Now, to explain what we have going on the stage here that you're going to see in just a second, please welcome the Chief Operating Officer of A Rood Awakening International, Ted Clayton.
Scott, thank you for having me on with all of my goodies here.
What? Now, we have rolled up our sleeves. I've taken off the jacket. We've rolled up our sleeves because we're about to do an install like the old cable guy. So what have we got going on here?
Well, Scott, I wanted to show, as our lighting director Terry said a little while ago, a timeline of technology here to demonstrate that actually we're still on television. We're still broadcasting on TV, and I'll explain why here in just a moment.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, back in the day, back in the early days, like when I was a kid, back in the 50s and 60s, you had television with rabbit ears. So here we've got a demonstration of the television with rabbit ears, and they called that free TV. But guess what? It wasn't really free, because you had to buy the television, right, Scott?
And the rabbit ears.
And the rabbit ears.
Right.
So that was that. Then in the 1970s, we kind of advanced and got into the old VHS tape and Betamax tapes. You know, can you remember these old tapes and how flimsy they used to be?
We actually used to have to rent the machine.
Yeah.
And the first one we ever watched at home was Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, wow.
We rented Smokey and the Bandit, yes.
So back in the 70s, people watched television through their DVD player. Then in the 80s and 90s came the advent of the DVD player. You know, back in the 80s, it was everything vogue to be able to. Now, between the VHS and the DVD player, you had these big laser disc things.
Yes.
And of course, we couldn't find a laser disc machine to demonstrate, but this is a DVD player. And in the 80s and in the 90s, Blu-ray players came out. So you were buying DVD and Blu-ray players that were just there to make sure that you could watch all your shows in beautiful high definition, such as the Chronological Gospels on DVD and Blu-ray. Then came the 2000s to 2010, and that is the satellite receiver. So everybody was getting DirecTV and Dish Network, and we were all watching through that. But also in the 70s, one of the big things that were happening in the 70s was cable. You went from the rabbit ears to watching cable television, and that was a big deal because now you could watch TV and watch all the channels across the country. You could watch stuff in, I think WGN was there in Chicago, and you could watch shows from New York and watch shows from Los Angeles. It was all the big thing. And all of this is a timeline that moves us to today.
Okay.
And today, we're watching everything through online apps and streaming. So
what do we got here?
So here we've got an Apple TV.
Right.
And the Apple TV, you can watch the MichaelRood.tv app through the Apple TV on your television. Just like any other network, you can still watch it on TV.
And this, you said several of our watchers have this.
One of our biggest watchers is with the Amazon Fire Stick, and that's what an Amazon Fire Stick is. It just plugs into the HDMI of your television, and boom, it automatically works. And you can get these for as little as how much?
Well, when Amazon has them on sale for, $20, they have them on
$20.
sale.
So for $20, you have a world of network television at your hands. And of course, this is the Roku device.
Yep.
And everybody knows Roku. Roku's been around probably the longest of any of them because it was one of the first streaming services out there. And you can also get these for as little as $29.
And I don't even have this at home. I have this, but this is built into the TV I have.
Exactly. If you buy a TCL TV,
yes. Awesome television.
All of that, awesome television, and they're less expensive too than the other name brands.
And light as a feather.
Yeah.
Too.
And those televisions, right inside the TV, you can go into the Roku app and download the MichaelRood.tv app, and boom, you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, everything here that you see had a cost. And today, we still have a cost, don't we, Scott?
We do, yeah, but it's a lot less when you really think about it. And we'll get into the modern costs right now, because I remember buying the first DVD, or CD players even. They are upwards of $300 to $500.
Oh, absolutely.
They were not, and in that day, that was really expensive.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Plus, you had to buy each DVD
yes.
and Blu-ray to play on it. Today, you can get everything through streaming video through Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick for less than 33 cents a day through our streaming service.
Right.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to charge because there is a charge for us, but it's $9.95 a month. And that's less than 33 cents a day, ladies and gentlemen. And there could be no better bargain to see all the teachings of Michael Rood. You can download teachings from the app if you want. And you can watch the 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week streaming service. That's a television network, all with Michael Rood stuff on it anytime. So you can sit there and watch it just like regular television.
And the benefit is, these things were attached to one television, or you had to get 2 DVD players or whatever.
Right.
This can be on every television, not to mention you can watch on the go, what you've got on your phone.
Right here. You can watch on your phone. So literally anywhere in the world, you can watch michaelrood.tv on your phone and on your iPad right
now,
there.
what's this thing right here? There's a command that you give to the Alexa app.
Sure.
Would you do that?
So if we wanted just to hear audio from Rood Radio, all we have to do is this. Now listen real close. Alexa, open a Rood Awakening.
Shalom Torah fans.
El tiempo de Yeshua.
And there we are. There's the Spanish team right now playing something back in Spanish. And so you can be anywhere and listen to a Rood Awakening. Now, when we want it to stop, we just say, Alexa, stop.
Well, that's pretty simple.
Soon when the smoke clears.
I love it.
There you go. So, ladies and
great.
gentlemen, now is the time, bigger than ever. We need your help. We need your support to support our new initiative, michaelrood.tv, the streaming system.
Right, and I think the whole point of doing this is that we're not off television.
No.
We're still on the television,
We're still
on
on
your
television.
wall. We're just not broadcasting the same way.
Exactly.
And it's changed throughout the years, and it's just another change.
It's just the methods have changed, but the message is the same.
Thank you, Ted. All right, that's a great explanation.